Hi, this is Scott with 4D Tech. Today we are in a 21 and newer Buick Envision, and we're going to show you how to install our start-stop eliminator in this vehicle. To install the start-stop eliminator, we need to get to the back side of this switch panel right here. The first thing we would need to do is remove this storage bucket in the center console underneath the armrest. If you look down inside the storage bucket, I already opened the doors here, and you would pull out this little pad. For the sake of the video, I've already removed a few screws that I'll point out. To take this bucket out, you'll need to remove these two screws that are in the bottom here, in which are T15 Torx. Once the screws are removed, you'll need to just pull up on the bucket to unsnap it and remove it. You can grab the doors to do so. So you just pull up, it'll unsnap, and we set that out of the way. Next thing we'll need to do is to remove this panel right here. There is a single screw that is directly below the center of the cup holder that's accessed through this opening right here. You'll reach up, and it's right where my finger is pointing, and that's a T25 Torx. You'll need a T25 Torx on some sort of ratchet or short tool of some sort to get underneath there due to the space constraints of this pocket. I've already removed that screw for this video. With those screws removed, we'll have to pull up and remove this panel. We can use the help of a panel removal tool to get started and use our fingers as well. So we'll go underneath this corner and start unsnapping. There is a little part of this panel that goes underneath this vinyl portion, but you can push out with your thumb while you're pulling up to get that to clear. And then it'll unsnap this side, and then we just work our way down the other side. Underneath this panel is a connector right here underneath the switch pack. To release it, we push at the front edge of the connector here in the center. We push on that and unplug it. Then we take the start-stop eliminator from 4D Tech and plug it into that connector. When you're plugging these in, you're going to want to make sure you firmly press them in until the retention clips in. The connectors may be a little tight. And then we'll take the other end of the start-stop eliminator and plug it into the connector from the vehicle. Once that's done, you'll tuck it down in the opening. And snap the panel back in place. With the panel back in, we'll replace the storage bucket in the center console. Once those are back in, don't forget to replace the two T15 Torx screws in the bottom of the bucket and the T25 that goes up into the cup holder from underneath. With the device installed, we'll start up the vehicle. And you'll see that the cluster display will say auto start off automatically, and the light will be out in the console. This setting will be applied every time you start the vehicle. If at any time you want to re-engage the system, you just push the button and then the auto start stop is back on. It will then memorize this setting each key cycle until you shut it off again. Now you see how to install the start-stop eliminator from 4D Tech in the 21 and newer Buick Envision. I'm Scott with 4D Tech. Thank you for checking out our video.